The year 2024 is off to an incredible start. In this video, we're diving into the top 10 TV series of 2024 so far. So whether you're into drama, sci-fi, action, or mystery, there is something on this list for you. Let's get started.
Welcome to the world of spycraft.
What are you concealing?
Kicking off our list at number 10, we have The Sympathizer, which premiered on April 14th. It tells the story of a half-French, half-Vietnamese communist spy referred to as the Captain, who was embedded in the South Vietnamese army near the end of the Vietnam War. The series explores the Captain's divided identity and loyalties, as well as the broader Vietnamese refugee experience in the aftermath of the war. It blends historical events with a fictional narrative, offering a unique perspective on this pivotal period. If you love historical dramas with a twist, this one's for you.
I'm getting home.
I have to find him.
Coming in at number 9 is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, which premiered on AMC on February 25th. Returning to the beloved post-apocalyptic world, The Ones Who Live brings back some familiar faces and introduces new ones. The series consists of 6 episodes and features a mix of action, drama, and romance. It has received generally positive reviews, with an IMDb rating of 8.1. The plot revolves around the love story of Rick Grimes and Michonne, 2 main characters from the original The Walking Dead series. The story takes place after the conclusion of the original series and follows Rick and Michonne as they navigate a post-apocalyptic world filled with walkers. This miniseries is a romantic drama that explores the challenges faced by the couple as they try to find each other in a world that is constantly changing and filled with danger.
I really don't know where it's going to end. I think one of us is going to have to die now.
Sliding into the 8th spot is Baby Reindeer, which premiered on Netflix on April 11th. The plot of Baby Reindeer is based on the true story of Scottish comedian Richard Gadd, who was stalked and harassed by a woman in his 20s. In the series, Gadd plays a fictionalized version of himself named Donnie Dunn, a struggling comedian and bartender. One day at work, Donnie offers a free cup of tea to a lonely woman named Martha, an act of kindness that changes his life forever. Over the next 3 years, Martha stalks Donnie relentlessly, sending him thousands of emails, voicemails, and messages and harassing him at his home and workplace. The show examines the complex dynamics between the two, refusing to paint either as a simple victim or villain. Baby Reindeer has received critical acclaim for its emotional complexity, excellent performances, and unflinching portrayal of sexual assault and stalking from the perspective of a male victim.
What's the move? We lead our boys through.
At number 7, we have Masters of the Air, which premiered on Apple TV on January 26th. The series follows the story of the 100th Bomb Group, stationed in eastern England during World War II. The show portrays the intense and dangerous missions the airmen undertake to destroy targets inside German-occupied Europe. It focuses on the friendships and relationships that develop between the bomber crews as they risk their lives. The show highlights the immense challenges the airmen faced, including frostbite, lack of medical care, and the constant threat of being shot down. It depicts how the Air Force played a crucial role in defeating the Germans. Overall, Masters of the Air is a dramatic portrayal of the heroic actions and sacrifices of the American bomber crews who fought in the air war against Nazi Germany. If you're interested in wartime drama and historical context, Masters of the Air is definitely worth checking out. Coming in at number 6 is 3 Body Problem, which premiered on Netflix on March 8th. The 3 Body Problem is an American science fiction television series based on the award-winning Chinese novel series by Liu Cixin, set against the backdrop of historical events like the Chinese Cultural Revolution. The series explores power dynamics, espionage, and conflicts. The central premise revolves around humanity's first contact with an alien civilization from a distant star system. The series delves into the implications of such contact, including the challenges of communication, cultural differences, and the existential threat posed by the aliens. The series weaves together elements of mystery, science fiction, and existential threats, making it an intriguing watch for fans of the genre. Taking the fifth spot is The Gentleman, which premiered on Netflix on March 7th. The Gentleman is an action comedy television series created by Guy Ritchie for Netflix. It serves as a spin-off of Ritchie's 2019 film of the same name. The plot of the Netflix series The Gentleman revolves around Eddie, an aristocrat who unexpectedly inherits his father's country estate, only to discover it is part of a cannabis empire. The Gentleman is full of witty dialogue, unexpected plot twists, and colorful characters. If you enjoy crime dramas with a twist of humor, The Gentleman is definitely worth a watch.
Look out at this wasteland. Looks like chaos.
Coming in at number 4 is Fallout, which premiered on Prime Video on April 10th. The show takes place in a future post-apocalyptic Los Angeles, where citizens must live in underground bunkers to protect themselves from radiation, mutants, and bandits. The plot revolves around Lucy, a resident of Vault 33, who embarks on a journey to explore an irradiated Los Angeles in an attempt to rescue her father. In the post-apocalyptic wasteland, Lucy encounters a lawless land filled with dangerous bandits, mutated creatures, and enigmatic characters. The series has received generally positive reviews from both critics and fans, and it was renewed for a second season shortly after its premiere. If you're a fan of post-apocalyptic stories, this one might be right for you.
You're a very hard man to find. No address, phone, office.
Snagging the third spot is Ripley, which premiered on April 4th on Netflix. The series is an adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's 1955 novel, The Talented Mr. Ripley, and follows the story of Tom Ripley, a con man and petty thief living in 1960s New York. Ripley is approached by a wealthy industrialist who mistakes him for a friend of his son, Dickie Greenleaf. The industrialist hires Ripley to travel to Italy and convince Dickie to return home. The series is shot in striking black and white cinematography, which helps establish a dark neo-noir tone. It explores Ripley's descent into increasingly criminal behavior as he tries to maintain his new identity and lifestyle. Overall, the Netflix Ripley series is a stylish and suspenseful adaptation that delves into the psychology of its troubled protagonist as he commits increasingly heinous acts to protect his new identity.
Should never have touched this case.
There is something out there calling me.
Country revolves around the mysterious disappearance of a group of researchers in the fictional mining town of Ennis, Alaska. The story unfolds as detectives Liz and Evangeline investigate the case, which becomes intertwined with the unsolved murder of Annie Kay, a Native woman whose tongue was cut out 6 years prior. As the detectives delve deeper into the investigation, they uncover complex relationships, spiritual elements, and a history of conflict between the mining company and the local indigenous community. Throughout the episodes, viewers are presented with a web of intrigue, suspense, and dark secrets that gradually unravel as the detectives navigate the enigmatic and treacherous landscape of Ennis. It's a gripping crime drama with intriguing twists and a chilling atmosphere.
Death is in our air, and sea and earth. It can come for us at any moment.
And finally, taking the coveted #1 spot is Shogun, which premiered on FX and Hulu on February 26th. The series is set in 17th century Japan during a period of political turmoil following the death of the powerful ruler. At the center of the story is Lord Yoshii Toranaga, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, a prominent member of the Council of Regents left to govern Japan after Hideyoshi's death. The series followed Toranaga as he maneuvers to consolidate power and become the new shogun. The series introduces John Blackthorne, an English sailor shipwrecked in Japan, who becomes entangled in the political turmoil of Toranaga and the other daimyo. The show explores the clash of cultures as Blackthorne navigates the rigid social hierarchy and customs of feudal Japan. In summary, Shogun explores the clash of cultures, power struggles, and personal transformations in feudal Japan during a time of great change. If you enjoy historical dramas with rich character development and intricate plots, this series is definitely worth watching. And there you have it, the top 10 TV series of 2024 so far. Which ones are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below.